Hey all, here's some poetry for you. It's called Ego Confession by Allen Ginsberg. I want to be known as the most brilliant man in America, introduced to Guayala heir of the whispered transmission, crazy wisdom practice lineage, as the secret young wise man who visited him and winked anonymously decade ago in Gangtok, prepared the way for Dharma in America without mentioning Dharma, scribbled laughter, who saw Blake and abandoned God, to whom the messianic Fink sent messages darkest hour sleeping on steel sheets, somewhere in the federal prison system. Weatherman got no Moscow gold, who went backstage to Cecil Taylor, serious chat, chord structure, and time in nightclubs, who fucked a rose-lipped rock star in a tiny bedroom slum, watched by a statue of Vajrasattva, and overthrew the CIA with a silent thought. Old bohemians many years hence in Viennese beer gardens will recall his many young lovers with astonishing faces and iron breasts, Gnostic apparatus and magical observation of rainbow-lit spiderwebs, extraordinary cooking, lung stew and spaghetti a la bongo, and recipe for salad dressing, 3 parts oil, 1 part vinegar, much garlic, and honey a spoonful. His extraordinary ego at service of Dharma and completely empty, unafraid of its own self-spectre, parroting gossip of gurus and geniuses famous for their reticence, who sang a blues made rock stars weep and moved an old black guitarist to laughter in Memphis. I want to be the spectacle of posing, triumphant over trickery of the world, omniscient breathing its own breath through war, tear gas, spy, hallucination, whose common sense astonished gaga gurus and rich artistes, who called the Justice Department and threatened to blow the whistle, stop the wars, turn back petrochemical industries, captains to grieve and groan in bed, chopped wood, built forest houses, established farms, distributed monies to poor poets, and nourished imaginative geniuses of the land, sat silent in jazz roar, writing poetry with an ink pen, wasn't afraid of God or death after his 48th year, let his brains turn to water under laughing gas, his gold molar pulled by futuristic dentists, seaman knew ocean surface a year, carpenter late learned bevel and mattock, son conversed with elder pound, and treated his father gently, all empty, all for show, all for the sake of posing, to set surpassing example of sanity as measure for late generations, exemplify muse power to the young, avert future suicide, accepting his own lie and the gaps between lies with equal good humor. Solitary in worlds full of insects and singing birds, all solitary, who had no subject but himself in many disguises, some outside his own body, including empty air-filled space, forests and cities, even climbed mountains to create his mountain with ice axe and crampons and ropes over glaciers. And that was written by Allen Ginsberg in October of 1974. Ego Confession. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be more to come, I promise. Thanks for listening.